Good morning, student. Today we are going to cover the content beyond syllabus topic, that is game theory. So I invite our today's speaker, Mr. Rahul Chavan from our SEIT class.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for introduction. Good
Okay.
morning, ma'am. And or my ma'am, can I start?
Yes. Okay. Wait for 2 minutes. After the ending of the Rahul session, we will discuss on the tutorial. Okay. Start now, Rahul.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. And thanks for giving this opportunity to speak on a topic that is content beyond syllabus. So topic and good morning, friends. I welcome you all to my session based on game theory and its application. It is the vital theory which is used in our day-to-day life. We experience it daily. We will first see with a simple example what is game theory. So game theory says that a game theory is a study of mathematical models, strategies, interaction among the rational decision maker. It is application in the field of social science. So this is the definition of game theory. We can see this definition. So the main part of the definition is participant gain or a loss is exactly balanced by those by other participant. This is the main part of it, and it was developed and evolved by a scientist known as J- John John Nash, who is American, who was being awarded Nobel Prize in 1994 for development of the game theory. John Nash. The game theory is completely dependent on the John Nash equilibrium, which which was developed by the scientist John Nash. Wait a minute. So we will see what is game theory. So see, this is our complex system, the organization in which we are living. The networks is the subject which we have learned in computer networks. This has been also evolved from our real life. Collection behaviors is the subject which is based in economics and strategies. So the game theory is here. This is our the hurdle, the elephant in the house, which we have to discuss today. So non-linear dynamics is basically somewhat we have learned in M1. So system theory, which you have learned in, see here, this is cybernetics, information system computation, which is learned by us in TOC, theory of computation. Pattern formation is something which we have learned from childhood. It is not coming as a subject, but it is the learning of us in the past 20 years. Evolution adoption, this is also the history subject which we have learned till now. So today we will cover the most important topic, which is game theory. So game theory, I will explain with a simple example. Suppose there is a match between India and Pakistan. What is what is the probability that India will win the match is known as game theory. So probability is decided by the strategies of a team A and team B should not change their strategies at the moment. The strategies should remain same till the end. What that has been exclaimed or said by Nash. John Nash equilibrium says that. So we will see in our PPT further with the example. So PPT says like this. We have take the cricket match example. Now let's see the prisoner's dilemma. Suppose there are two suspects which are being arrested for crossing the road and not maintaining the proper discipline on the road. So two suspects are being arrested for this crime. Prisoners decide whether to confess or not. If they confess, they are sentenced for 3 months of jail. If they don't confess, the both are sentenced for 1 month of jail. But there is a dilemma between both of them. And if one confess, another not, then the one who have been confessed will be relieved, another will be for 9 months of jail. So in this situation, what should we do? So it is explained by game theory. We don't know the name game theory from where it come. It is came from basic programming background which you have learned in DSA game theory. So there is one game known as Battle of Sixes, which I have discussed the cricket match. This is a very weird example which I have took. just for understanding. A couple deciding how to spend the evening. Wife would like to go for a movie. Husband would like to go for a cricket match. Both, however, want to spend the time together. Scope for strategies of interaction. So I spoke on it. So we will see in normal form representation payoff. What is game theory? So the first example, the prisoner one's example, and the second example is of husband and wife. So the first example says like this: if we confess, then confess they both would be for 3 and 3 years of a jail. If they don't, one will be lived and second will be for 9 years of jail. If if both not confess, there will be one for 9 of jail and one will be lived. So what is the optimal minimum solution for the both? Is this this is the optimal solution obtained by Nash. Both have to give one year of jail if both confess or not. Is explained by my Nash equilibrium, John Nash. We will see in further topic. So in this example of husband and wife, so wife wants to go for a movie. They both goes. If one stays in the house and other goes for the movie, this is not inappropriate. If both do not do anything, this is also not appropriate. This is also not appropriate. This is one appropriate one solution for the both. I think till the point you are getting what I am telling to say. Please type in the chat box if you are getting it. Yes. So we will see what is the hurdle in the room. So this is Nash equilibrium, the most important topic of a game theory and understanding the game theory. So each player predicts the strategy is the best response to predict the strategy to other player. I've still it previously only. Sorry, I have told it previously only that each player predicts the strategy is the best response to predict the strategies of other player. So no incentive to defend unilaterally. Strategies to be stable and self-enforcing. The strategies to be stable. They should not be changed in strategy at the point. So we have seen that this is the optimal solution for Nash equilibrium. If we use Nash equilibrium, so how to use Nash equilibrium is very simple. You have to just take it into matrix form and plot the matrix of the same, which is by using normal form. So we will move further. And if there is some mixed strategies, like the strategies are being changed in runtime, like we play the paper of rock paper scissors. There is no fix that I will be having a paper and you will be having a stone. This is not fixed. I'm speaking about rock paper scissors. The probability distribution among the player strategy of a game. Each player, so in this rock paper scissors game, each player simultaneously form his hand into shape and either rock a piece of paper or a pair of scissors. It is not fixed. It is always runtime. So this is mixed strategies. So here the game theories, I must say there is a limitation of game theory to it. For this purpose, my Nash equilibrium is not being used. One combined strategies of Nash, the probability of both is 1/3. So Nash equilibriums, I must not say it fails, but there is some limitations bound to the Nash equilibriums, which is mixed strategies. So we will see Nash equilibrium in detail. So Nash equilibrium, their existence, I have spoke earlier. It was developed by American scientist John Nash in 1994. He was awarded a global prize for the same for evolution of a game theory by using Nash theorem. We also see Nash equilibrium. Finding a Nash equilibrium is not easy, not effective from algebraic point of view. So we speak more about programming point of view. Nash equilibrium is very good, but in this part of discrete mathematics, we spoke more and more. It is not that useful because it is very hectic to plot that matrix and do all that calculations. But when we are doing this from a computer, it is more easier. So we will see one more example like dynamic games. So in the games we see like chess, it is also dynamic game. Sequential movers, snake and ladder, this all comes under dynamic games. Second player observes and see one player moves. Like I am playing chess, my horse move forward, then the next player sees the step, so his horse is moving forward. So what should I do in the chase so that my queen is being safe. So this is dynamic game. So example of it is, so game theories properly evolve from real life situations, I must say. So we will take more example on it. Industrial organization, a new entering firm in the market versus incubated firm. So we see the example of Geo, which is a new entered firm in the market versus the previous one, which was Idea. The leader followers game in quantity of competition. The leader follower. So the strategy of Geo which has used is leader follower. So now I will take a very simple example of Geo. The Geo has a minimum plan of 129 for 28 days. So is it any company which is going beyond this plan? They know if we go beyond this plan, we will fail, and our company won't have the subscribers which is today. So this is the proper implementation of game theory, which is implemented in industries also. So sequential bargaining game. So whenever we go in the market, we or I, there is a system like भैया कम कर दो ना, इतना नहीं चलेगा. So I will take a simple example. Suppose the price of the suppose the price of my game is 1,000 rupees, which the seller has told me, and I told him, so not 1,000, I will give you 900 rupees. So this is the proper implementation of game theory which I have utilized, but I never know I have utilized the game theory in it. And we have learned something known as tree as a data structure, and it is also implemented in as a game tree in the game theory. So the example which I took of bargaining is explain plot wise how how from the reseller, from the store to me here where I purchase the game, and here where it is being manufactured, how the curve changes, the game theory works. So someone reseller and distributor also want the margin out of it. So how they do it is the proper implementation of the same. So economic application of game theory. So there are multiple applications of game theory. It is so vast that I have covered most of it based on the topic. So economic application of game theory, the study of cartels. This is the most important application. I assume that most of you have seen the web series Scam 1992. From there, the cartel word has been came. Scam 1992. It is also known as Harshad Mehta scam. So in that scam, there were two groups known as beer and wool. There were two cartels, beer and wool. So the winning probability of both was 50% previously, 50% previously. So this is the example of game theory. So with the help of programming, we can determine whether the beer cartel will win or bull cartel will win. So we will move to our next example in the study of military strategies. Suppose there is some conflict between India and China. So with the help of programming, how can I decide that India will win without having any soldier defected, or China will win? This is also the example of game theory. The study of international negotiation is also being studied by using game theory. Bargaining, the example we have took previously. So we will move to our next topic, auctions. So bids. In IPL, there is something known as auctions. We have heard mostly in IPL. In IPL, the auctions. In the purchase of horse, the auctions also came into picture. So in the auctions, what is there is buyers simultaneously submit their bids. Buyer valuation for a good and unknown to each other. So the bid value is unknown to each other. Highest bidder wins and gets a good amount for a bid. Good amount for a bid. Nash. So here, how the Nash equilibrium is coming into picture, we will see. So each person would bid less than what the good is worth to be. Each person bids for it in auctions. So there are some exceptions for the same. So I will just rub it and explain you. So second prize sealed bid auction. So same rules, exception, winner plays and second highest bid gets a good. Nash equilibrium is being used for the same. So So I spoke second bid price. So suppose a person is there whose bid is for 100 rupees and second bid is for 90 rupees. So how I can use Nash equilibrium for the same? And if I bid, third person bids for 110, then he will win, and they both will lose. So it is practically implemented in the matrix form in my Nash equilibrium, and I will see it. This is the proper explanation of the same. So in mechanism design and mechanical design, it also been work in such a way that structure of a game payoffs. So suppose the the term promotion is mostly famous in companies. The term promotion has been evolved from game theory. I must say that. Example in efficient trade, it is also been used. In sold and buyer, I have explained you earlier, buying and selling, set and bid option. The game theory is also being used. Inefficiency. So I spoke about limitations. It cannot be applied to runtime. At runtime, it cannot be applied. Why? Because the strategy should be fixed earlier. It is not implemented in runtime. This is the limitation of Nash equilibrium. So we spoke about network example which I have learned in CN. So it also evolved from game theory. How? So we have already done we have already learned what are the terms of delay, transmission in CN. I don't think I need to explain these all terms. It is very much easy to understand. So the simple network from S to T, there is a simple network from S to T. So the value of it is 1 and S to T is X. The amount of data being transmitted is 1. For example, the total cost is 3 by 4. We can have a proper solution of it by using game theory. Not optimal, but an Ancari solution is 4 by 3. So how it is came? It is came from matrix implementation of game theory. So high speed links. So what we see in high speed links, it is the proper implementation of trains. Suppose I am in station A, I have to go to station C. So there is a two paths, this and this. So which path I choose is most importantly explained in game theory. So to total, so you can see here half percent of data take out of a route. So what is the word route we have seen in our CN? So total delay is 3 by 2. Another zero link is from U to V, the allowed data. So I spoke earlier, the path is SUT or SVT. This depends upon the user how he want to go. So the delay which occurs is 2. We cannot move directly from S to T. There is 2 times delay which is been occurring. So we will move to next. So I spoke earlier, game theory has its most application. So where it can be used is internet routing, job scheduling, competition in client server, peer-to-peer system, cryptology, network security, sensor network, and game programming. So there is something known as bidding up to 50. So in bidding up to 50, there is one game in which this bidding up to 50 is being utilizes. The two persons games start with the number 1 to 4. You can add 1 to 4 in opponent's number and bid that the first number will bid 50 and more wins. So how much number I have is the main role of bidding up to 50. So more number of numbers I have, I will be the winner of the game. It is that simple. So in game programming, I spoke earlier, in game programming, this is the most important part of game theory. In game programming, counting the game does not depend on opponent choice. So the example of it is tic-tac-toe game. Chess depends on the opponent's move. You have to move that has to be best chance of winning. However, the chance of winning depends on the opponent's subsequent move. You can choose to move in the worst case winning opponent chance. So max mean. So the game theory internally is working on heap. What we have seen, heap data structure. There we have seen the terms of max and heap, max and mean. Max and mean. Sorry guys for this drawing, but I am not having the open mode. That's why it is working like this. So max and mean, the game program is properly implemented by using heap data structure. So we will move forward. So in chess programming, the chess programming is also the proper implementation of a heap. So the mean max move in chess programming, evaluate the possible scenarios open to us. For chess, number of possibilities are enormous. So in the chess, it is also being worked. So I will tell you one website, chess.com. You just visit that. It is completely based on chess programming. Completely based on chess programming. So how to even semantically track all such moves is a game tree. To evaluate each move, the two pause better than a knight. So two pause is better than a knight. You will see in that game how it is implemented. Heuristic, appropriate but reasonable answers, too much analysis. So the conclusion of the game theory. So here we have the most important part in the room. So mimics most real life situation, the game theory. Solving may not be efficient, but it is applied in most of the part in the real world. Big assumption, player being rational. So this is the important part of game theory. The player should not decide the strategy previous should decide the strategy previously. It is not real time. You can think of unrational game theory, like government do not have any laws in similar kind of scenario. So a big thank you to ma'am for giving me this topic of game theory, and I'm open for discussion. If anyone have any doubt regarding game theory, I'm open to all. Please let me know in the chat box. If anyone have any doubt, please let me know. So I pretend there is no doubt. So thank you, ma'am. I'm done with my topic.
Thank you, Rahul, for presenting such an informative information to all of us. Thank you so much for conducting this session. Okay, students. So as we know that our subject having 25 marks for the internal marking. Okay. So for that, I'm going to assess all of your tutorials till date. 7 tutorial on my Moodle site. I will update the remaining one today only. So you have to solve it and upload it on Moodle site as per the given deadline. And based on this, I am going to assess the marking for the tutorial. Okay. Then you have to submit all the necessary activities which are posted on the Moodle. Still, those who are not uploading their videos on the Moodle, please update it soon, because I have to assess that activity. That is, revise yourself and make sure you have to post your videos over there. Means the link of the video. Okay. And those who have shared the drive link kindly gives me the permission to access that link. Don't upload the PPTs or PDF file over there. Strictly you have to upload your video link. Okay. So anybody having any doubt regarding it, regarding the submission, kindly write down in chat box. Okay. Then I'm going to share the link of today's session in chat box. All present students fill that form, okay, as well as the previous one, which is map gap, topic based on the map gap. That topic is not covered in our syllabus, okay. So this is covered by this way, arranging the expert talk. So you have to fill that as well, because I have to mark your attendance based on the same. Then I'm going to post the feedback link of today's session in chat box. Write down your present number in chat box, roll number 1 to 10, and do not leave the meeting. 1 to 10. No one is present from 1 to 10. 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50, 51 to 60, 61 to 70, 71 onwards, 'Okay. So I am going to reopen all the quiz from quiz number 1.1 to up to 6 on today and tomorrow. So those who are missed can attempt it till tomorrow. Okay then, thank you for joining the session. You may leave now.